Alright, hello people. I'm the dude and this is more Let's Play Pokemon Online. I still watch battles a lot, and I've gotten a little bit better at it, so I figured I'd do some more videos. That's his team, that's my team. I'm afraid of the Ambipom and the Mew as the lead, so I'll go ahead and lead with my Sableye, because he's a little bastard. I love him. He's awesome. I'm up against a Blastoise. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I should switch, or maybe I should just stall him. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go at this point. I end up switching to go to my Rotom to Volt Switch, but he gets me with a Toxic, because that's what Blastoises do. He switches into his Umbreon to take the Volt Switch, makes sense. Heal Bell to get rid of the Toxic. He wishes. Wishing right now is kind of pointless. He has no one to heal, and I can't do any damage to him, so there was really no point. But anyway, we stall a bit. I wish because I want to pass it. And I pass it to Sableye. He gets his Stealth Rocks up with his Mew. It turns out his Mew is a support Mew. I'm just going to start setting up on him because I've got nothing to worry about. He switches out hoping for a Will-O-Wisp, which does not come. He does not get Guts, which is good. I confuse him. He hits himself in confusion for 20% of his health. Let's see, I Nightshade just to do some damage. He goes to Blastoise to stall. I confuse. He hits himself in confusion for the win. He's got Roar on this Blastoise, which turns out to be kind of irritating because he keeps fucking up my setup. But for the most part, it's not a big deal. He's just spamming Scald at the moment. I get a Toxic on him. Neither one of us are really doing anything at this point. We're just stalling. I get my rocks up. Even if we get statuses on each other, we've both got Umbreons to cure it. And we've both seen Heal Bell, so we both know we have it. But yeah, I get my rocks up. He goes into Umbreon. Predicted. I Toxic him. He tries to Toxic my... oh, what the fuck is he called? Bronzong. He tries to Toxic my Bronzong. Which does nothing. And I saw that coming, by the way. Well, I saw the Synchronize coming. But I didn't see him actually trying to Toxic me coming. He Heal Bells. I switch to my Sableye. That's going to be a trend here. I go to Sableye when he has Umbreon out because I can set up on him. Same for Mew. I can set up on him. So, that's what I'm doing. Getting the confusion hacks. I tap out here for a second because I'm not sure about... I think it was how much Nightshade will do to Umbreon. That's why I tapped out. But we're back. He goes to Blastoise, takes a wish. This Blastoise gets like 4 wishes or something like that because the guys I have in at the time just can't kill him. They don't have enough damage. So I couldn't do anything about it. He just keeps getting wishes. But anyways, I keep Toxicking because eventually he'll either run out of Heal Bells or he'll misjudge how much health he has left and I can finish him off. One of the two. He tries to Rapid Spin, but it fails. I go to Sableye to make sure it fails again. The Protect made it fail the first time. That's another trend. I go to Sableye a lot to block his Rapid Spins. I think he gets 1 off and tries like 6 of them or something like that. So, he wasn't very good at predicting. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I came in on his Blastoise so many times with my Sableye and he just did nothing about it. At this point, I'm abusing confusion hacks and doing damage to Umbreon. He passes another wish like a bastard. I'm just going to set up again. He roars again. Yeah, this Blastoise and Umbreon are basically the 2 pillars of his team. They're both tanky. And between Roar and Toxic on Blastoise and Heal Bell and Wish and Toxic on Umbreon, he's got really good stall. I try a payback, but it doesn't do anything. I mean, I had nothing else to do at that point. If I'd have switched it, he gotten the Wish and protected. So, why I went out to Rotom here, I have no idea. I don't know. I couldn't tell you in a million years. He Sucker Punches for some damage. I don't really care. I do a little bit of damage with Volt Switch because obviously he's specially defensive, just like mine. I went out to him right there to take the Wish. That's why I switched to him the second time. The Toxic doesn't matter. I've got Heal Bell. He doesn't really... And this is when I trick him, the Choice Scarf. The first couple of turns with Rotom, I did other things, even though I had Trick, because I was afraid he'd switch, expecting Trick. I hadn't had Rotom in on Umbreon till then, so I waited, and then I ended up using like the 3rd or 4th turn I had him in, and I got him with Choice Specs. That basically crippled his Umbreon for the rest of this match. If I hadn't done that, this match would have been way more difficult. But that Choice Spec screwed him over. I just blocked it in the Rapid Spin. But yeah, basically I was waiting for that. That's right. Okay, that's why I switched into Rotom on Umbreon the first time. That's why. I wanted to trick him, but I didn't want to do it right away. That's right. At this point, I'm just stalling the Blastoise more. Looks like someone invited me to a battle. Whatever. I don't want to battle right now. I've still got Pokemon on lineup, but I'm doing narration, so fuck off. More stall. He tries to Rapid Spin again, and I think this is the Rapid Spin he gets off. This is the one he gets off. But I set up Stealth Rocks again and then switch out so he can't block another one. Or he can't Rapid Spin again. And more stall. Lots and lots of stall. His Umbreon can't do jack now. Basically, it has to choose between Wish Passing, and Heal Belling. So I either get to set up a status on someone, or I get to continue to kick the crap out of someone who's already low health. He has to choose, basically. The Mew again. The Mew's... He's basically there just to be irritating. He's kind of like my Sableye. That's it. He's not really there to do damage. In fact, the only guys on this team that are there to do damage are the Heracross and... I don't even know. I don't even think we get to see his last guy. I think we get to see the other 5. Still stalling. Still doing damage to this stupid Umbreon. The stall war continues. Confused Nightshade combo. I love that combo. I love Sableye. Sableye is amazing in this generation. Prankster is just broken, stupid, ridiculous good. Plus, he has no weakness. He's one of, like, if I remember right, like 3 pokes that don't have weaknesses. I think. There's like 3 in the entire game that don't have weaknesses. He has none. He takes neutral damage or worse. Or better on everything. Finally got the Blastoise. Due to a combination, Stallfest, yes. Due to a combination of Confuse and Nightshade. Here's his other sweeper. Okay, that's right, Nidoking. This Nidoking kind of gives me trouble, but Umbreon walls him like a monster. So, I just keep going to Umbreon and I wall him every time he comes in. He tries to switch out to Ambipom to counter that wall a few times, but it just doesn't work. His Ambipom has Low Kick as its fighting move. And I think it has Return. So it really can't do anything to my Umbreon, basically. And his Umbreon right now is sitting at like 13% health or something like that. If he was smart, while I had my Umbreon in, he'd bring him in and get a wish off, because I can't kill him with my Umbreon. There goes his Heracross. I decided to do a Heat Wave and live a close combat. It does 95% of my health. But it drops his defenses, which was key. I don't know. It probably would have killed him. I don't have my choice specs anymore, so I don't know. I am max special attack, though. So, it's possible. I switch out to block I think it was the Fake Out, but he doesn't go for it. He goes for a U-turn. Not that I care. I go into Umbreon to wall the Nidoking. Wish Protect. Stall it out. This team is pretty heavy stall. The idea behind it was a Protect team. In fact, that's the name I have listed for it. Team Protect. Because everyone except one guy, except for my Rotom, has Protect. Everyone. And what that allows you to do is you can go into Umbreon, Wish Pass, and if you can get to the guy without them dying that very turn, you can Protect the next turn and basically be safe. Let's put it that way. And it also lets you scout, basically. Protect lets you scout. See what they want to do. I was thinking about wishing, but I didn't. I wanted to see what he was going to do. So I protected once to scout, and he does U-turn, which isn't surprising. He doesn't want to use his low kick because it's not going to do much. I mean, it's for heavier pokes, and my guy's not heavy. I think when he finally does use it, it ends up doing like 40% or something like that. And his return ends up doing like around 40%. So I switch out because I wanted Gligar in on his Nidoking. I was going to Earthquake the bastard, but it doesn't work out. He ends up Fake Outing. This Gligar right here has like 500 physical defense or something like that because of a Violite. He takes nothing. Nothing. And he switches in Nidoking here. I have no idea. My only attacking move is Earthquake. That should have been obvious. But anyways, I don't really care. Why he goes for Earth Power, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I could have switched out. I didn't see the Ice Beam coming. That was my fault. That was 100% my fault. Plus, he was specially based, obviously. And my Gligar's got all physical bulk. So, yeah, I should have seen that coming. That was my fault. Lost Gligor for no reason. I go out to stall him a bit. He tries to Fire Blast. I know he's going to Fire Blast, so I go into Umbreon. My Bronzong actually has Heat Proof, which means I could have lived that, most likely. It would have done a lot of damage, but I probably would have lived it. But the point was, there was no purpose to it. Living it, all I could have done was Gyro Ball him, and I'd have been pretty much dead. So, but yeah. Protect so far, this one match, has scouted Ambipom for a fighting move, Nidoking for a fire move, who else? A couple other ones. There's his return, does next to nothing. And Wish is going to counter it anyways. I go out to my Sableye to take the Wish and to block the return, which is awesome. I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and it misses. Oh well. It always misses. That's just the way it is. It's like Focus Blast. I think it's got the same amount of accuracy. Confuse Ray and set up on this Mew. Not much you can do, honestly. Luckily, Confuse Ray isn't affected by Synchronize. That would really suck. He's trying to Shadow Ball me. It's taking 2 shots to kill the Substitute. He's got a Roost for healing. I'm getting bored at this point. I could stay in, and I would win that fight eventually. Because of Confuse Ray, I'd get enough Confuse hacks. But I decided to go out to my Bronzong and Toxic him. Because why not? He can't heal well anymore, so sounds like a plan. I go for Gyro Ball. It does jack. It does nothing. I don't know why. I think Mew is fast, right? At this point, I go up to check if I've got Stealth Rock up, because I can't remember. And I do. It's right there. Pointed Stone's dug in to Nidoking and Mew. I just went to check. I was pretty sure I still had it up, because I thought I blocked the last Rapid Spin attempt with my Sableye, and it turns out I did. I'm just stalling this guy right here. He's going to go into his Umbreon. I'm going to Toxic. He's got to choose between Wish or Heal Bell, and that's what I'm pointing out right there. I could Gyro Ball or I could Toxic. If he Heal Bells, the Toxic is nice, because it basically puts him right back where he was. And he decides to Heal Bell, so I don't know why I didn't switch right there. He only had 2% health, so I guess... Right, his Blastoise is gone. He couldn't get rid of Stealth Rock. I Toxic. Why not? There's the Low Kick. It does nothing to my Bronzong. I thought he Low Kicked my Umbreon at one point, but I guess I was wrong. And right there at the end, he said something like, I hope your mom dies of cancer. It happened really quickly, but not very sportsmanlike of him. But it was a really stally, hacksy, just pain in the ass team. I was going to do Kingdra instead of my Swampert, which you didn't even get to see Swampert there. He's actually choice banded. He's a sweeper. He's done so much work. He's destroyed entire teams. I kid you not. Entire teams. I mean, a couple of games back, he finished off the last 4 of a team. A couple of games back before that, he finished off like 3 right at the start. I put him in as my lead, and he killed 3 guys. Choice banded Swampert is just unexpected as hell and really strong. But yeah, I couldn't use Kingdra because he's apparently borderline now. I thought it was you. Yeah, I thought it was you, but I tried to put him on the team and it put me in OU. Because Kingdra is borderline. But yeah, fun team. And really fun game. I don't like Wi-Fi. Someone asked me a while back why I don't like Wi-Fi. It crashes a lot. It likes to lag a lot. I don't like going through the effort of actually using it. This is just so much easier. But anyways, see you guys next time. He wishes. Wishing right now is kind of pointless. He has no one to heal, and I can't do any damage to him, so there was really no point. But anyway, we stall a bit. I wish because I want to pass it. And I pass it to Sableye. He gets his Stealth Rocks up with his Mew. It turns out... Alright, hello people, I'm the dude, and this is more Let's Play Pokemon Online. I still watch battles a lot, and I've gotten a little bit better at it, so I figured I'd do some more videos. That's his team, that's my team. I'm afraid of the Ambipom and the Mew, as the lead, so I will go ahead and lead with my Sableye, because he's a little bastard. I love him. He's awesome. Up against a Blastoise. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I should switch, or maybe I should just stall him. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go at this point. I end up switching to go to my Rotom to Volt Switch, but he gets me with a Toxic, because that's what Blastoises do. He switches into his Umbreon to take the Volt Switch. Makes sense. Heal Bell to get rid of the Toxic. Because Mew is a support Mew, I'm just going to start setting up on him because I've got nothing to worry about. He switches out hoping for a Will-O-Wisp, which does not come. He does not get Guts, which is good. I confuse him. He hits himself in confusion for 20% of his health. Let's see. I Nightshade just to do some damage. He goes to